Okay, Tyler Haines, Urbana. Tyler, if you can't talk to me a little bit about, aside from wins, I mean, you gauge program by wins, obviously, but tell me about some of the other things that you feel like the program is progressing in that will help lead them.
Sure. Well, we've developed a leadership council, and kind of like some of these newer coaches in this league as well, you don't really know who your leaders are when you first get here. It's taken me a year or two, and now I definitely know who my leaders are. Getting those guys together, talking about everything from wins and losses to how we can develop the young guys, to really letting the program become theirs. Because you lean, as a coach, you lean on that leadership so much. So to see that group get bigger, to having more participation, and you can just feel when guys are buying into your program. And when I look at the wins and losses part of it, we were in a lot of tough football games. And the previous year, we probably weren't in any tough games. It was kind of just out there. So I've definitely seen it from a leadership standpoint and as well as getting better.
You alluded to the voting about some facility improvements that happened. Can you expound on those a little?
Sure. Dr. Christopher Washington is now the new leader for Urbana University, becoming a branch campus of Franklin University. And within its first month, we have new turf and new lights, and I know there's bigger and grander plans after that as well. So I'm just excited about the future of everything. The season's upon us now, but I'm sure there's more updates to come.
In terms of on the field, you've got one of the most dynamic offensive players in the league, Trayvon. Talk about what he allows you to do, not only when you get the ball into his hands, but even he's used as a decoy defenses at
Trayvon is the best receiver in the league, in my opinion. He does so many things for us, carrying the ball as a return man, and obviously catching the ball. Great blocker, too. He's a team-first guy. As many accolades and stats as he has, he's not a me guy. He's one of those guys that's really developed in that leadership council. As a receiver, you need your quarterback to be successful and get you the ball in a lot of cases. We still had some instability. Last year was primarily due to injuries. When we stabilized that quarterback position, the sky's the limit for Trayvon Summers.
Talk to me about your defense. What are your hopes? Where do you think this defense can go?
First off, we have a lot of them back. We have 8 starters back. We've changed schemes from 3 down front to a 4 down front. We did that in the middle of the year last year. You've got to be able to affect quarterbacks in this league. Quarterbacks are too good to sit back there comfortably. So the ability to have those defensive linemen get after quarterbacks, to bring some multiple pressures, to play multiple coverages, I just think a 4 down front allows you to do that. And those guys are getting bigger, stronger, faster every day throughout the spring and the summer. And I'm excited about having those guys back. We should be better defensively.
But finally, I'm kind of curious about how, along with Wise and Urbana, you guys are kind of the geographical outliers of the historical footprint of this conference. Talking about recruiting, how is this league perceived now in the education process, I think, of Central Ohio high school football players to the mountains?
Well, that's the big thing is, we're at Urbana, we're in the hotbed of football, which is the state of Ohio. So a lot of times kids have not heard of the Mountain East Conference yet, but it's starting to become that, especially with the success of Shepherd and the Thursday night games and the media that is coming. So as soon as I do mention it, they light up and they understand what's coming. So it's growing all the time, and with a pretty good thing building with Notre Dame College, it becomes a rivalry having that in the state as well. So between the two of us, I think the state of Ohio is becoming very aware of the Mountain East Conference.